So the title of the article is "Woman Hit in the Face with a 10-pound package of meat during a fight at Walmart." Oh. And as soon as I saw this, I knew we had to talk about it. Megs, and I'm sure maybe one of you two ladies have the same, but Megs has an underlining phobia. Maybe not a phobia, but she thinks it's the grossest thing. The tube meat at the grocery store.
I hate the tube meat.
The tube meat.
You know who loves the tube meat?
My boy Dylan, baby. Yep. My boy Dylan
from Walmart.
Disgusting.
The tube meat
Dylan
from Walmart is his favorite.
Meat, dude. And you know what?
Not even me.
I would buy it too if it wasn't for this woman over here.
He bought it once and I made him throw it out because I wasn't going to eat it.
She made me throw the whole tube away.
Meg, have you ever been hit in the face with meat?
No comment.
Plead the fifth, Megs. Plead the fifth, Megs.
Yep.
So
maybe one too many times.
One too many times. Not by me.
Oh.
Who hit you in the face with some meat?
Moving on.
So anyways, so what happened? So they were fighting.
Yep. So it's hilarious. I'm going to read the article. Police are saying, though, that one of the women had an order of protection against the other. So she had a restraining order.
Oh, yeah. Former
so that's
neighbors.
what happened. Former neighbors and had been former neighbors.
That could be us too.
Yo, you start some shit. My girl's coming over with a 10-pound thing of fucking tube meat from Walmart.
No, she
broke out in the potato chip aisle.
Is that what it says?
Yes, it really does. Second sentence.
When the two happened to run into each other at the South Ohio Walmart, the alleged attacker threatened the other woman and her young daughter. Oh, there's children involved. Oh, we hate it when the children are involved. Younger daughter. Police say the suspect first tried to spit in the face of the victim.
Oh, no.
Nasty ass.
It would be
That's
game
some
over.
slimy shit, dude.
But what would you do, Paige?
Paige?
She wouldn't know what to do. She would do nothing.
No, you'd freeze. You'd do your little goat freeze.
I would because I am not a fighter.
I'd go after her.
I'd probably say, you're disgusting, and walk away.
So then
one time.
Oh, story time. Go ahead.
One time in my life, only time in my life that I have ever actually been in like a physical altercation was at a concert. Swung on a girl.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the high school time.
No.
There's more than one time, dude.
But that wasn't even, that was a time that's
was a
another
held
one.
back fight.
Yeah, so swung on a girl. It was a really long story. End of the day, I swung on a girl, this little, what was she, janitor lady. Now, if you do, don't knock it off. Whatever. So then we continued to have to stand in line with this woman. I knocked her hat off, swung on her, and whatever. It was very strange.
It was very weird.
Yeah. But she sat in line then and just giggled. Just giggled. Like,
well, what the hell was I supposed to do?
Just giggled.
Because it was funny. Like, you're dumbass.
We're in line with these two people. Still, and Paige
I'm not getting my face.
Paige is just standing behind the woman, kept going. Like, she couldn't stop. Like, I'm like, just stop. Pull it together and just stop.
You should see what your little ass looks like trying to, like, hit someone.
But no, I didn't try. I hit her. She started it. Yeah. How are you going to say what I look like when you don't remember? I attacked.
Listen, this is the next
when
sentence.
Short girls attack.
When short girls attack. So that's where your son gets it from. Police say the suspect first tried to spit in the face of the victim and then, and only then, decided to pull out the big stops by this is literally word for word. These news articles on this podcast are fantastic. And then decided to pull out all of the stops by whacking the other woman with a 10-pound piece of meat right in her face. Bro.
But it said when she missed, she entered the other woman's shopping cart and struck her in the face. So she took the meat from the other.
When she missed, she entered the other woman's shopping cart and struck. Okay, so not only she went to spit on her,
missed her, reached in her cart,
in this lady's cart, pulled out her own meat and whacked her in the face with her own meat. Now, ladies, do you purchase the meat after the altercation.
I don't think you're purchasing anything after
Yeah.
this experience.
Yeah, you're not purchasing
I
anything.
feel like Walmart would kick you
leave.
out.
Yeah. Officials
done.
did not go into detail how she was able to muster the strength. Officials do not go into detail how she was able to muster the strength to swing such a big piece of meat. But it must have been quite the sight to behold that faithful Tuesday afternoon. That sentence is probably my favorite new sentence, and this is the first time I'm reading
Muster
it.
the strength
Yeah.
to
The
Officials-
two women apparently had beef. Okay.
no pun intended.
That's what it says right there.
Okay,
Whoever wrote this has
Apparently-
jokes.
can you scroll down just a little bit? There's one more line I want to read. Does anyone happen to know if the meat was put back in the shopping cart or was it allowed to go to waste? Perhaps it was
probably-
taken down to the police station for evidence. Sometimes writing these articles can be fun. And that's the end of the article, dude.
Yep.
And so now I'm going to go ahead and say that we know exactly where that meat went.
Right back on the shelf.
No. Right to over to the zoo. To the zoo for Joe Exotic's tigers. Where do you think they
Okay.
get? We know that's where they get their meat.
They do get their meat with
That's
the
where they get the
waste.
tiger meat, the waste from Walmart.
Discontinued or not discontinued,
Uh-huh.
but expired.
Expired, discontinued. What isn't that a thing? They told us, I think when we were watching the documentary, when someone has meat in their cart, if they go up to the checkout and can't pay for it, the employees aren't allowed to put it back on the shelf. It goes in a bin and then it goes right out to the dumpster. Because of CDC, FDC, whatever the fucking government 3-letter thing
they
is.
say.
With legally
FDA.
whatever.
I don't know, whichever one
whatever.
it is.
Yeah, all those CIA, FBI. The FBI says they can't take the meat to the register and then put it back on the shelves. Isn't that interesting?
I don't believe